Home alone for the holidays. How to cope. Dustin McCrary, divorce attorney and founder of the law office of Dustin McCrary, gives tips and advice on how to handle the holidays without your children. Hi, I'm Dustin McCrary. I'm glad you're joining me today. Today, I'd like to talk about an aspect of post-divorce life that's often difficult for many parents, particularly the first few times they go through it, and that is how to handle the holidays when your children are with the other parent. If we're being honest, the truth is that divorce is difficult and painful, and that although the official conclusion of the divorce process means an end to some of that difficulty, there are certain emotional difficulties that linger even after the divorce is over. Many of those have to do with children, because, after all, most parents love their children very much and cherish the time they spend together. In the huge majority of divorce cases, parents end up with some sort of shared custody situation. This often means that neither parent will have the children 100% of the time, and inevitably, it means that you'll likely encounter some holidays where you do not have your children. While any time away from your children may be difficult, holidays can be particularly painful, especially for those who have young children. The idea of spending Christmas without your child can be difficult. The same is true of birthdays. For many parents, the idea of not being with their children on their birthday is a hard one to grasp. After all, many families have special birthday traditions that they cherish, and the idea of not getting to spend that time with the child is understandably not easy. Unfortunately, there's no advice I can give, and nothing I can say to take away the pain of not being with your child on these special occasions entirely. What I can do, though, is offer some advice and a few tips to perhaps make it a bit easier. First and foremost, I would tell you that although you may not be with your child on the exact day of their birth, or on December 25th specifically, this doesn't mean that you can't still celebrate with your child. What matters most to your child is the time they spend with you, and whether that's on their birthday or Christmas, or if it's a few days later, you'll still have the opportunity to make your child feel special and create lasting memories together. You may even find that you love the new traditions you come up with and that you begin to cherish your new normal as well. It'll just take some time. Secondly, remember to stay positive. Although it's a cliche, there is plenty of truth to the fact that life is a small amount of reality and a large amount of our perception of what that reality is. Try to keep a positive attitude, both for yourself and for your children. It may be difficult, but it'll be worth it. Lastly, be willing to compromise and communicate with your co-parent. Every relationship dynamic is different, but in some situations, if the parents are able to be amicable to one another, it may even be possible to carve out time for an activity or an experience that you can all enjoy together. Even if that's not possible, though, you should still do all that you can to ensure that your child enjoys the holiday with the other parent. In the long run, that'll benefit your child emotionally, and it's the best possible choice. Being without your children on holidays and special events will not be easy, but there are ways to create new traditions and fill in the time with things that are still enjoyable, fun, and meaningful.